Welcome to the Verbal RoundTable. This short video will outline the basic steps of this verbal discussion activity. The goal of the Verbal RoundTable is to create a space for all students to openly share their own perspectives and learn to respectfully build on, challenge, and question each other's ideas. First, create a discussion prompt. Provide your students with links to any resources that you would like them to review and guiding questions they can think about before the discussion starts. If this is your first verbal discussion, you might start off with a low-stakes prompt to get students comfortable. No discussion is perfect, and it might even look a little messy the first few times around. Next, choose from our existing assessment criteria for formative assessment, or create your own. You can create your own custom sentence stems for students to reference. If your class is working remotely, turn the audio and video on. Next, it's time to invite your students. You can invite them by sharing the magic link, the join code, inviting by email, or by sharing directly to your Google Classroom, Teams, or Learning Management System. Students can use single sign-on with their Google or Microsoft accounts to join the discussion. After joining the discussion, students will see resources and guiding questions in the prompt. You might want to give them 5 minutes to take down notes of what they want to say before the discussion starts. As a teacher, you're the only one who can see each of the students' notes. When you're ready to start the verbal roundtable, press the Start button. At this point, students will be able to tap in when they have something to say. They can tap in with a new idea, to challenge, to build on an idea, or to ask a question. Students can vote to hear from one another, and they can give each other applause. Teachers can nudge students to encourage them to participate or give them feedback in real time. When students tap in, they will automatically move to the speaker position in the order that they tapped in. If you'd like to add a particular student to be the next speaker, you can hover over their icon and click Add to Queue. For example, you might choose a student to go up next if they're building on, questioning, or challenging what's being said, and then move on to the new ideas afterwards. You could turn off the automatic turns in the Settings tab if you'd like to manually choose who's going to be the speaker each time. The student in the speaking position has the floor and has the right to speak. When they're finished sharing their idea, then they simply click Tap Out on their screen, and it'll automatically move to the next student in the queue. If you'd like, you can choose a student to be the moderator of the discussion, and they can add students to the queue and decide who will speak next. You can click on any student to take notes about their participation, assess their contributions, or view data about their tap-ins or their notes. At the end of the discussion, you can provide personalized feedback to each student. Click the Summary tab at any point to see class-wide analytics like participation rates, speaking time, tap-in types for the class, and individual students. Teachers can also see a summary table of engagement by each individual student. We recommend taking 5 or 10 minutes at the end of class to discuss the quality of the discussion with your students. This reflection can be really powerful and will support the development of skills in subsequent discussions with your class. Setting class goals for next time is a great way to make growth a collective effort. That's a wrap. You can access this video at any time by clicking the eye icon in the top right corner of your roundtable. And last but not least, click the chat bubble at any time and one of our instructional strategists will be happy to answer your questions. Stay curious.